Here I have the last of 3 boxes of Star Wars CCG cards that I bought in July of 2024. This is set to be the best of the 3 boxes. This is where most of the rares were supposed to be, and it's organized by set. They're kind of labeled here, which is nice, so we'll go through them. And well, starting out on top, these didn't fit in there too well, but Han and Leia still sealed in their plastic bags. Those came on the top of Reflections 2 boxes. We'll start out with the Black Border Premier. So this is probably a set. Well, or close to a set. There's no Vader in here, but kind of in rough shape actually. That's to be expected for Premier. There's a Tarkin in here. He's kind of beat up. Alright, so no Black Border Vader. Not too much to see in the devices. These effects are in a bit nicer shape than the characters. So maybe the characters got played, but yeah, that's one of those things that I'm sure a lot of people have gone through a lot of collections notices. Lots of times the better cards are the ones in worse shape because they get played more. Yeah. So some rough condition here actually, but that's Black Border Premier. So hopefully the later sets will notice some better shape. But yeah, so far, oh, this is just red cards, so I'm not expecting anything groundbreaking, but we'll see if we get a lightsaber, or the Devastator would be cool. Alderaan's okay. Not much to do for the sights, but let's get to the starships. Alright, yep, there is a Devastator. Oh, this is actually the 2000 reprint Black 3, but there's the Devastator. Rough surface, but it's an okay shape. Vader's tie. Alright, getting into the weapons. We got a Dark Trade lightsaber. Is there a Vader's lightsaber? And there is. Nice. And yeah, a lot of these Premier I'm going to have to call played, but it's the way it goes. So we got a C-3PO. Next up is going to be Han in terms of mains. He's alright. Then we'll have a Leia. If there's a Leia, there is a Leia. And a Luke. If there is a Luke, there is. And Obi-Wan. Whoops, I didn't. Oh, he's in real rough shape. Yeah. Ouch. So, still definitely playable in sleeves, but you can tell the difference right off the bat. So when I buy collections, that's one of the things I usually try to take into mind, is that I can't value the cards at their near mint price, just because I got to hedge a bit for the fact that a lot of them are not going to be that way. But yeah, it seems like if it's a good card, it's beat up in this particular lot. That's almost to a, yeah, jeez. And I see near mint, lightly played, and then played once I get to a good card. So let's hope that doesn't hold. Okay, so the next big card we're looking for is the Falcon. I see a starship there. I can't tell just from that little. So yeah, oh, Obi-Wan's hut. Also beat up. How's the M4 throne room? Oops, I'm going the wrong way. A little bit beat up. Okay, oh, no Falcon at all. We can still get an Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Will we? Yes. Also beat up. Oof. Yeah, some of these are not something. Well, you know, it's interesting. If it has good edges, but there's surface wear in a binder, that doesn't look too bad. but okay, no white border Vader. We get a white border Tarkin, no Tarkin. Skip ahead here. Dark Jedi Presence looks nice. Alright, skip the sights. Shouldn't say nobody cares, but I don't care right now. Okay, so no Devastator. We do get a Vader's tie. That's in very nice shape. We're looking for a Vader's lightsaber. No Vader's lightsaber. No C3. Well, unless I meant, nope, I missed. And then we're looking for a Han. There is a Han. Good shape. Yep. Leia. Is there a Luke? No Luke. Okay. I did get a list of cards in the collection before I bought it, but after making an offer, I kind of forgot most of the details of what's in here. So skipping the red cards, let's see if we get a Falcon. Alright, there is one. And oh, kind of a bit of a ding there. Probably, I was gonna say, hey, that could be lightly played, but no, it's played. But hey, it's still Falcon, and just a cool looking card. I like the picture they chose for it. Obi-Wan's lightsaber, and then this guy at the end for some reason. Okay, let's check out A New Hope now. Light side back and just do them in handfuls. Danik Jericho, Greedo. Yeah. So far I'm wincing a bit at the condition on the cards I sell as singles. A lot of the rares are beat up. That one I film was so bent I'd call it damaged. Alright. So we'll get to Conquest next. Oh, I forgot about the Death Star. Oof. That is... so I'm not expecting big... Even Kifex is messed up. Conquest, that's okay. Not great, not terrible. Alright. Yeah. Some of these have seen a lot of play. Which is what they're for, I guess, but still a bit Chewies. Looks like somebody sandpapered him. What about R2-D2? He looks nice. Ooh. Little cloudy, but not bad. Alright. So at least they took care of the little guy. Wedge. Kind of moderate there. Light to moderate play. And we got our red 5 and red 2 coming up. Reverse order, of course. That one's in nice shape. I need more of these. I was running out. So that's good. Corellia. Light to moderate play, I guess. Hollow table looks good. Or hollow game board, excuse me. Okay. Red 2, ouch. A lot of cloudiness. Red 5 a little bit less. Yeah, that's right on the borderline there. 10 to 4. Alright, so far I'm not liking the condition. We'll see what happens when I get into the newer sets. Off at first glance seems okay. I'll put the light side cards back. Nozzle looks good. Ears, kind of marginal. These effects look nice. Lots of decent $2, $3, $4 effects in this set. Not much in the way of interrupts. Oh, I forgot about trample, and that's really nice shape. Oh, I could forget about trample. That's one of the coolest cards in the set. Stalker's great. Tyrant's great. Blizzard 1's good. Blizzard 2's good. Blizzard Scout 1 a little rough, but yeah, the blue cards, those look pretty nice actually. All right, so as I was hoping, the newer sets are in a little bit better shape. I'm sure that's how it went with me too. I didn't start protecting cards till later. Luke looks nice, real nice. That's a good card. We're going to see some snow speeders. Cool looking card. Echo Base Operations. And then, I don't know if I saw one or not. Yeah, I mean, cool idea if you have a transport escape, but gosh, I mean, only adding +2 to your total power and offsites doesn't seem very good. Okay. Rogue One, great shape. That one's never played. Rogue 3 in great shape. Anakin's lightsaber's a little rough. Wow. Yeah, that's one of those ones that I hate. It's like, it's not like it's played, but it's also definitely not slightly played to near mint, which is what I like to do my singles as. Those are the ones that I usually think it's best just to auction them off and say, hey, this one has surface clouding on it. Oh, okay, I wonder what this is. Maybe I'll save those for later. That's interesting. Those are in cases. Those note cards are nice for organization, but I don't need them. Okay, so now we got our premiums. Jedi Pack, kind of boring. No offense, Jedi Pack. Got the 2-player game stuff. Here's the anthologies. So a full set of, well, not quite. We're missing Jabba's influence or something like that. Alright. Sealed deck looks good with a Dreadnought in nice shape. Okay. Boba, Vader, Han, Leia, Luke. Luke's the worst one of the 6. The other ones are all pretty nice, while Han may be a little rough. I'll have to take a closer look under sunlight. Doesn't look like it was played. Sometimes these ones, like when they're in the window, they get a little bit weird because they come in a pack that has a little plastic window in the front. Okay, so not a full. Well, I guess that is a full set of these. Okay. Good. Are we going to see Amara in here? Apparently not. Ah, okay. And she might be elsewhere in here if I remember correctly. Other than the lightsaber, everything looks good here. Lightsaber's a little rough. Second anthology. It's kind of funny how there's only one first anthology card missing. The Jabba's influence, HUD influence. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Third anthology looks nice. Sealed deck looks nice. Jabba's Palace sealed deck, that is. Okay. That got a lot better after Hoth. Alright, so these were I'll save these for the end, these cards. These are the ones I looked at when I first went through the collection. Or I should say, I didn't go through the whole collection, I just said, hey, could you pull out these cards for me so I can make sure they're there before I send you 4 figures worth of US dollars that I can't get back since I was paying friends and family. on PayPal. Okay, let's see how we do in the Dagobah here. Bossk's a little rough, but Forlom looked okay. Yeah, just a little bit of surface wear on these guys. I'll see how they look under sunlight, but oh well. Yeah, you gotta look at the edges sometimes too. So when you hold one card against the other, kind of contrast the edges there. So like Zuckuss is rough, but how is IG88 in comparison? Alright, and honestly, he's pretty rough too. Darn. Ugh. Yeah, that kind of stinks when it's the 5 characters that you're actually looking at, and those are the only 5 that are beat up. But Dagobah was pretty easy to beat up. Not as sturdy as Hoth or some of the other later sets. Alright, but we're going to see how the Executor's doing. Avenger looks nice. Executor's okay. Well, again, take a look at the edges against, as you know, it's black, so that one goes in as played. Alright, Houndstooth, IG2000. Yeah, it's not like these are total junk, but man, they're beat up. Weapons look good on the other hand, though. So the Starships got used, looks like the weapons didn't. Luke looks pretty good. Yeah, Luke's nice. What's this card? It's off to the side for some reason. No, it's not a rare, it's an uncommon. Alright, I'm gonna... So this says additional rares and premiums, so I was gonna do that probably third. And I'll probably end the video after I do this row. And then do the second half in another video to break things up a bit. So a lot of Dagobah. No Yoda. If I missed Yoda, there was a Luke though. And light side Dagobah. I mean, you got Yoda and Luke, and then not a whole lot of interest. Dagobah system itself looks cool though. So that's kind of a. I mean, there's a lot of interesting cards in terms of like gameplay, but not really much that's worth anything. And a lot of it got errated anyways. Okay, we got multiple Cloud City Engineers for some reason. No Boba Fett. Okay, so whiffed on a Boba. Mandalorian armor looks okay, but we get a Slave 1. Not in that handful. Alright. Yeah, we do, and it's in great shape. Good. Boba Fett's rifle looks pretty good. Let's check the edges. Not as good as I thought. Alright. So no Captain Han. We got a Princess Leia. That's a little beat up. And then what else is in Cloud City Light Side? Haven's cool, but it's not worth any money really. And let's see how Bright Hope and Redemption look. Not really valuable cards, but it was always cool to get light side capital ships, so they look alright. Oh, yeah, Luke's pistol looks good. Doesn't really get used, but it's a neat looking card. Alright, Jabba's Palace. Of course, the big card here is Jabba himself. Bane Maller looks good. Did we get a Jabba? Nope, no Jabba. Skip ahead. Thermal Detonator, maybe? Oh, I forgot about Dengar's Blaster. Looks good. Yep, Thermal Detonator. R2. R2 looks nice. Little bit of edge wear. Gosh, more than a little bit. He's on the fence. That's the tough call sometimes. Is this count as... Because you don't ever want anybody disappointed. Oh, you said this is going to be slightly played, and it's played, and there's some debate there. So if it's marginal, I usually just call it played. We're going to get a Princess Leia. The other big card, probably the most valuable card from this set. No Princess Leia. Yeah, so as if Jabba's Palace wasn't bad enough already. Oh, well, yeah, Lando, but R2 and Lando. Just kind of whatever. Alright, and... Oh, blaster deflection. I should check for one of those. Yep. And good shape. One of the better cards in the set, honestly. It's not always a good sign if one of the best cards is a interrupt. Alright, moving right along. Boba Fett. No worries if there's no Vader here. I believe I asked for him to be set aside so I could take a look. Jabba, cool. These special edition ones look pretty nice. That's a relief. I have, for the most part, I have tons of stuff. Dagobah, or I should say, Outer Rim Scout. Getting distracted by the nice cards here. And he's a little worn, but not bad. Yeah, I'm fairly set on stuff before special edition, but special edition later, those are where the cards get a lot better, and of course more valuable if they're better cards too. But yeah, these all look, I shouldn't say all, but really good looking cards. So that's definitely a relief. This is, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to show up there. Yeah, this is something I see. This is just a manufacturing thing. I'm not sure if they put the gloss on poorly or what that is, but that seems to happen a lot with cards right out of the pack. That one's a little beat up. Got a binder ding. Can I get that in the glare there on the left side? It's a bit hard to see, but right there. Yeah, that's usually comes from the 3-ring binder. 3-ring binders are fine if you store them flat, but standing up, I've come across collections where stuff gets kind of wrecked. That one's interesting. Cloudy, a little bit of a cloudy surface, but otherwise good. So that's another on the fence card. Imperial Square looks nice. And okay, should be 5 objectives if there's a full set. But no hunt down, so that's the most valuable one too. That's all right. Bosca's a little rough, but the Star Destroyer looks good. That one's weird. That might be food or something on there, right above the game text. Vengeance looks good. All right, so we're gonna get into the light side now. And then we'll call it quits with, okay, Ben Kenobi. I've been looking for Ben Kenobis, and he's in good shape. Just the barest hint of surface wear. This guy, on the other hand, ouch. So hopefully somebody played I don't mind if he gets in played condition. If somebody used him to try to blow up the Death Star, that's a good reason. He's pretty good in that deck. A lot of X-Wing pilots and Y-Wing pilots too. Leia looks great. Probably the first main character I ever pulled was a Leia. That's kind of iffy. It could have been a Commander Luke Skywalker White Border. That was right around the same time. Who knows? But I remember I got a few packs for Christmas along with the Death Star for my dad, and I got Leia in one of the packs. And there's not that many main characters in special editions, so that was kind of a big deal. Remember my uncle sent me a TK-422. Yeah, special edition for the most part looks really good. The Colonel Fane Gospic was ugly, but that's just one card. And I believe I was running short on him in my store, but it's not like he's a Vader or anything like that. Alright, that one's got a bit of an odd... I don't even know what to call that. Looks like maybe somebody pressed on it with their thumb or something. Bit of an odd crease there. Alright, lots of useful interrupts, fun stuff. This one's kind of cool for trying to make snow speeders into something. Alright, did we get all 5 objectives here? Dantooine, Hidden Base, Local Uprising. Yep, we got all 5 objectives here, and they look pretty good. There's some decent cool looking starships in this set. Spiral, very nice. X-Wing Assault Squadron, also really good looking. Yeah, it's a good looking set. I guess a lot of people, I never actually saw the special editions in theaters, but I remember I had a friend, he was not a fan. Gosh, we were like 10 at the time, but I'm pretty sure I remember him saying that they ruined a lot of the good stuff. Okay, and Lando's blaster and Leia's blaster both in good shape. So, special edition ended off well. There's only one card that I really said woof to, and that was that Colonel Thane Gospic. Alright, we got our reflections cards and sleeves now, so I'm not going to take every single one out now to judge condition, but I'll take a couple out to see. And Ozzo looks pretty good. So, and I want to make sure that these are, it's kind of hard to see them. Alright, that's probably a good angle. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of glare on there, so I want to make sure you can see the cards here. So this looks like it's almost all, well, there's a super rare foil. Let's see what shape he's in. Pretty good, so I don't think these guys got much play. Oops. Alright, nice, Ben Kenobi. Yeah, so the dark side, didn't really get any mains, but Luke, Han, cool, Leia. It looks like there's a bend here. Maybe that's in the sleeve. Yeah, that's in the sleeve. So you can kind of see that they're in the middle of the card. I thought somebody folded that Leia, but no, it's good. All right, so there's a red 5. It's a very rare foil, but still cool. So yeah, I mean seems like the light side had more. That's a good question, but if I had to guess in terms of which cards had more overall value, it would make sense that it would be the light side. They're probably more popular with fans. So that's kind of went in a weird order here based on how this was ordered, but that's the half of this box. In the next video, I will do the other half. So I hope you tune in for that one. Thanks.